Good evening, everyone. Again, we are back with the series Share Your Story with Aravind. Everyone has a story to tell. Like today, I felt something like while discussing for various people, asking them to give interviews. Today, I discussed with someone from 9:30 to 10. We discussed the script, and after that, I asked them to finalize what are the things you want to speak. Then during that time, like from 10 to 10:30, I have to go back to ward and I have to take samples for 2 units. So after coming back again to 10:30, he told it's already time. We will do it on some other day. So always a medico's life has been like in such a way that they have to work almost every day without taking care of themselves. Today I skipped my meals so but if you see others, they always take care of themselves. So this is the thing which you should take in your mind. Like you should always care of yourself before advising for your patients. You should take care of your fitness. You should take care of your health. Taking the meals at the right time. You should always plan ahead. Whatever the things you should do, like it should not disturb your sleep. All those things. This is the thing which I learned today. Not only today, I am learning it every day, but I am not able to follow. So you always keep this in mind. So today we have Dr. Ajit Paul Denson joining here, who is currently doing internship in Kannur Medical College, Kerala. He is optimistic and believes that one should always follow one for success. He is hardworking and puts his most sincere efforts for success. He is also well known for his leadership skills. Hi Ajit. Thanks for
Hi.
So Ajit, let's start with your family background and your education skills.
Yeah, actually, my mother was working as an engineer, and my father expired when I was a kid. And I'm having a sister who's doing BTech final year. And I'm basically from Ernakulam, Kerala, and now at Kannur only. My schoolings and all happened in two places: Ernakulam, Kannur, then in Thrissur, three places. So uh, like shifted schools for different reasons. And finally, my 10th 10th was in Kannur, Talsheri, Amrita Vidyalayam Talsheri, and plus two was in PC school Vijayagiri. And after that, I went for entrance coaching. 1 year was like home entrance itself, and unfortunately, I didn't end up in any medical college. So next year, I went to another coaching center, and from there, I fortunately end up with a good rank, and I end up in Kannur Medical College in 2014, and I started my medical education career from there.
Okay, Ajit. Then how did you get interest in medical career? Like what interests you?
Yeah, previously I mentioned that my mother is an engineer, and my family is not having any of the doctors or nurses in those who are working in medical field. So, but my mother is working in as an engineer in a Malabar Institute, Malabar Cancer Institute. So, when in my childhood onwards, I had started my life seeing patients being suffered due to cancer, and back in 2005-6 time, in that in my childhood age, the cancer was a deadly disease, and its treatment was also bit deadly. That increased the passion or compassion to the patients, and maybe because my mother works in hospital and I was most of the time at hospital, my interest came to a medical field, and for serving the patients, obviously it goes to doctors. Like that was the,
Yeah,
I mean, that is the basic thing.
sure. So, what are your achievements so far in your school and college life, academic and non-academics?
Like in my if we go to my schooling age, mostly I was not an academic student. I was mostly a sports student, like doing uh, martial arts, like athletics, etc. For martial arts, I have even competed for a national competition in judo. That was just a fortunate entry into a national competition. Nothing more like experience. And moreover, I was a school captain and I had some leadership qualities from my school age itself. So in the school, I was involved in area activities like exhibitions, like science competitions, everything. And in my later age, even drama, music, you won't believe that I sing a song at that time only. Okay. Now, after the entering into my college, I become more like in the first year of my college was like a window period. Moreover, I was less interested in any of the other thing. My only interest was, my plan was to study for the entire MBBS course, nothing else. Then in the first year, you also know that the college was restricted, and I also thought that my education, my rest of my life will be completed like education only. By the second year onwards, I started to involve in the activities of the college, like small college activities. Meanwhile, I became a member of IMA students wing at that time, and I got some leadership position also in the second year itself. So that opportunity raised me to a platform which I never expected. And once I attended a meeting at Delhi, I came across a doctor who expressed his feeling as the profession. At that time, I become like so much um, enthusiastic and energetic to do something for my profession. That increased my activities in organizational level. So when after entering into IMA MSN, like I was so courageous, became little much courageous. I became so much socially interacting, and started to do rallies, hunger strikes, and even like mm, going to conferences, CMEs. Like the life completely changed after being in an organization. Then only I came to know that yeah, the social uh, interaction only we can come into the society.
So you have mentioned like after joining the organization, you participated in various social activities. Is it essential for a medico to participate in such social activities?
Obviously, it is very essential. Why I say that? Because in the first year of my medical education, obviously I thought only that I could study and complete my medical education just for studying only. Then only once I get the platform to express my views, to express my um, character or my ambitions, everything, then only I came to know that uh, one can do something for the society. It is not just the organization which we are working. It is whatever we do, it is for the society. Like uh, once I am in the organization, I did like medical camps, blood donation camps, and even student plus 2 students and 10 students, we give educational guidance, like many things. And mm, we conducted like medical student parliaments and Chhatra Sanchad. Do you know that from Kerala, under my guidance, I had taken nearly 310 students from Kerala to Delhi via train. That was a hell of experience,
Or
because it was an experience, best experience we could feel, because we are taking 2-3 bogies full of medical students to Kannur from Kerala, Delhi to from Kerala,
for what
and
purpose?
for conducting a Chhatra Sanchad, mean a students' parliament and a rally. So it was one of the best experience in my organizational career, because I have to interact with almost 300 students who have been in different uh, in train coaches, and we have to arrange everything, right? Then only we came to know that give us the like knowledge more about the students. So social interaction, it is social interaction only comes if you are in an organization only.
So how can one get involve themselves in organization and social activities?
Yeah, organizational activities. You have to know that you have vast opportunities in front of us. Mm. In first year of medical college, I was not knowing that there are different organizations we can work upon. Then in the later phase, I came to know that there is an organization which is called IMA Students Wing, which is dedicated for students of medicine only, and we can work under that platform. You once we get into knowledge that we can do something like that, we should put our effort to come forward into that. If you give some interest to come into some organizational activities, that opportunities can take you to a big extent into bigger things. Like uh, I have attended less of my lecture classes than CMEs. But CME is a continued medical education, which is the updation of my knowledge. So even third year of my MBBS, I can remember that one of my CME helped me pass this exam more than the classes. So such an opportunity only will be available if you come, put your effort and come into some organization. There are many organizations. IMA Medical Student Network is there, and student network organizations are there. And similarly, like political organizations of medical students will be there. But non, whatever organization you work for, you should come, you should put forward your effort to come and participate in that organization.
So can you mention any organization which is close to your heart? Like you have worked in various organizations. Which one is your favorite?
Obviously, my favorite is Indian Medical Association Medical Student Network. Even in my college, you cannot know me as my name as Ajit Paul. You might know to even professors that IMA. My nickname is IMA because I am totally involved with IMA that people call me IMA only. That was too close to me because IMA was like my second home. Most of the time I would be at Delhi or Trivandrum, yeah, in this organizational activities, and students used to call me like, "Are you back from the trip?" That was my favorite thing.
Okay, sure. Ajit, our audience always expects something from us, something from you, through which they can act right now so that they can make changes in their life. So what is the action plan you would like to give them right now?
Yeah. Basically, once you enter into medical education, I'm sure that after the too much pressure of entrance coaching and family pressure will be there for you. So first year of the medical education, most of them take a decision that I won't involve in any cultural activities. I won't involve in any of the activities, and I will go just to study in MBBS. But actually, medical education is not just confined to textbooks. The knowledge you get from the interaction is the best and the only experience which can make you a good doctor. Because actually, communication skills, if you look into communication skills, if you just read through the textbook, you can never get the communication skill. I had an experience when I was consulting a patient, and he and his son has came to me that saying that he is having some alcoholic issue. So what I did was like counseling. After just counseling about alcoholism and those things. After the consultation, I came for next day also. Uh, just was in my OP next day also. The same patient and came to me and said that, "Doctor, I had a big relief talking to you and had got a good uh, change in my attitude." So it is easy to just consult. You can look into the patient, just look for pallor, icterus, pickle just and finish your work. But it is more than that, a communication skill which helps you to become a good doctor. So developing that communication skill can be only through social interaction. The social interaction can be through either organizational activities or something. Even doing a good work like poster presentation or participating in quiz or participating in any of the activities. You just need to be interactive. That's all.
So the action plan you want to give them is go out and look out for the opportunities and participate in everything.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, Ajit, like what are your future plans?
My future plans are a little bit into my hobbies. Like my favorite hobby is that traveling. I have even traveled to most part of the Kerala northeast. Like it was my best hobby. You might have thought that I was being in an organization. I was only involved in organizational activities. It is not like that. I had my organizational activities. I had my academic activities. I had my hobbies happening, and it is a little bit balancing of whatever you have. I was not a very big achiever in academics, but I completed my academics. I was not a big organizational activity. Obviously, organizational activities was one of my main thing, but hobbies also I made it. And like that, in my future, I would like to travel to different countries and practice in different countries, live in different countries, and get more experience. The traveling is the best experience you can get in your life.
Okay, Ajit, we have almost come to the end of the session. So those who are watching this video who wish to connect with Ajit, all the social media handles of Ajit will be shared in the comments. You can go and ask him whatever you want. And so if you feel that you too have a story to share with me, you can always come and share your stories with me. You can, my social media profiles also will be in the comments. You can ping me anytime. So always here to inspire you. So we will see you in some other meeting. Some other we will meet you with other good persons like this.
Hi, Arvind.
Yeah.
Thank you, Arvind, for inviting me to this your story. And it is a good initiative. Like you came out of your closet and you are doing a new initial thing, right? That is
Yeah.
the best thing you can do. Means everybody have some of the other qualities in their inherent qualities. You're taking that thing out of your closet and you're performing it. Then only you will become a achiever in life. That is what you do. And what I did was my pushing out of my leadership qualities, and you are doing your activities like social activities. I wish you a wonderful success in this activity.
Thanks, Ajit. Thanks. Sure. So see you all with some other great person like this. Bye.